the history behind Crisco, what we used to call lard, made by Procter& and Gamble, this, my friends, is going to freak you out. You're not going to like this at all. I'm just telling you right now, you're not going to be happy camper. You're going to change the way you think about everything that you eat.
In 1911, there's these two candle guys, Procter and Gamble, and they realize that electricity is going to f***ing totally murder the whole business. They're sitting on more cottonseed oil than anyone in America, and nobody really wants it. It's actually just industrial trash that they'd turned into candles and some soap. Then some dude was like, if we heat it and blast it with hydrogen, then bleach it, suddenly it looks exactly like the lard everybody had been cooking forever.
How do you hide 50 tons of industrial waste without anybody noticing it?
They put it in a clean white can and they call it Crisco. They tell America it's the food of the future. Purer than pig fat, blessed by science, kosher for the first time in history. They mail out a free cookbook so beautiful that housewives are literally crying when they receive it.
Crying like blonde.
Oh, and they keep dropping little hints that lard is disgusting. Yeah, sometimes workers fell into rendering tanks of the shit and they were melted into the pig fat that we then fed to our little kids.
Like I'm gonna be sick.
Total made up, gross out stories while people bought it.
We can say anything we want.
And by the 80s, we're all frying eggs and refined seed oils and wondering why suddenly we feel like shit.
You look awful.
And hey, good for Mr. Procter and Mr. Gamble. They figured out a way to trick us into eating something that's bad for us while making us believe that it's good for us. And also making themselves a shitload of money.
It was all lies, wasn't it?
And it was so successful that it's pretty much the same playbook that Big Food and Big Ag have used to get us to eat their man-made, lab-produced chemicals instead of the real food from nature that we've thrived on for thousands of years.
Here, Jason, take some.
No! Don't eat that!
Do we really believe that Big Food's chemicals and fake sweeteners, high fructose corn syrup, butylated hydroxynosole, I think, potassium bromate, sodium nitrate, and hundreds of others are better for our health?
Look at all the junk food.
Nope. They're only better for their bottom line.
Wow.
Didn't know that, did you?
I am trauma. But the chicken was so good when you.
Guess what else is made with that? You know the filling in Oreos?
Okay,
That's
I believe that. I believe that. Do you know I just found out a couple of years ago that Oreos were chocolate cookies?
excuse me.
I didn't know that.
You didn't
But
know-
because I didn't eat Oreos, so. Okay.
Yes. So, and I remember seeing those cookbooks.
I remember those cookbooks.
Those pictures look so good. They
Mhm.
make the pie crust, the cherry pie crust, and the crust was so flaky. I mean, everything they put in there. And you know, Aunt Doris, your Aunt Doris.
Could fry a doorknob and it tastes up. What? That woman could fry the hell out of a doorknob.
Oh,
Have you chewing on a doorknob?
I just had a memory.
You had a flashback.
Aunt Doris.
You gonna be all right.
Oh, everything she cooked.
Everything she cooked.
She would come. We go by the house because she lived right down the street. And she said, "Here's some." And I, 10 children. I don't.
Don't be shy.
No, I didn't want. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. But now I went ahead and taste it. Can I have some more?
And then there's that. Yeah.
Oh, that fish.
Listen, I remember when she used to sell dinners, and I remember standing because I had to plate up everything that from the to-go plates or whatever. And here come David Anderson. And David, he just was coming over there because he wanted to see what she did to the skin of the chicken and make it taste so good. I mean, he was insistent that she had some magic potion. The lady could just cook. And listen.
Yeah.
I love a good old pineapple upside down cake because of that lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
those were the days.
But yes, Crisco, lard, seed oils. Now the seed oils that we buy. Because we went from Crisco and then we went to the vegetable oil, the canola oil, and all those. All of those are made from the leftover industrial things so that's why all of a sudden in the 80s and 90s, all of our heart conditions started going. So it only got worse. All those seed oils are bad for you. Canola oil,
Horrible for you. Horrible.
vegetable oil, all of those are bad for you. All of them.
And as time goes on and things
Margarine.
margarine, I don't eat margarine. I don't eat listen, I eat some good old Amish butter.
Best kind. You
That
notice they don't have any cancer. You know they don't use you take
they
vaccines.
don't vaccinate.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
They don't have cancer. No sickness. But we'll talk about the
We digress. Yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna get on the Amish. I had a t-shirt that said Amish rolling through the hood with the Amish or something. It had to look because I had an assignment up in Pennsylvania. I said, y'all gonna go up in these Amish people finna make me fat.
But listen,
It just keeps getting worse.
yes,
That's
yes.
why these dang on kids eating these Takis.
And but so what juvenile diabetes is off through the
Oh,
roof.
oh my God, that's a whole new level. That's a whole new high.
Yeah, yeah.
There's so many, and everybody's like, "Oh, kids getting cancer." It's so prevalent now. Nobody is even surprised by it anymore.
Yeah, yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, the HHS under Robert F. Kennedy Jr. they are making some changes with some of the vaccine schedules. Hepatitis B has been removed as mandatory for the schedule, which and that makes sense. We didn't have to take the hepatitis B shot when we were growing up, but
Right,
but why would we? You can only get it through intravenous drug use and sex. So why would you give that to a baby?
right.
But they were saying, well, if the mother did it, it could have been okay, yeah, but the chances of that are the 1/10 of 1,000%. So
We'd have to
it's
check those numbers because, I mean, if it crosses the bloodborne barrier, the,
but that's what's happening. But see, the mercury and the aluminum is for boys is crossing the blood-brain barrier, which is thinner than the girls. That's why there's such a higher rate, allegedly, saying that YouTube of the autism because the blood-brain barrier is thinner, and those adjuvants that are
adjuvants.
adjuvants that are in the vaccines are causing that. Mercury, if I was to take mercury on my finger and put it in my tongue, it could kill me. But mercury is in some of the vaccines.
I would venture to say that it's not the mercury. Um, it's not pure.
Right, right,
So that's how they're able to use it.
right.
But I'm not going to condone that. So unless I look that up and see that 100%, I would have to. You know what I mean?
I'm just a
So
layperson. I'm just a country preacher. So this is the expert over here. This is the expert over here. But
where she go?
that way.
So I would definitely I would definitely have to look at the numbers on that because there's always something. We're in trouble. We are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know, now you know. If you know, you know.
Listen,
Um,
thank you so much for being a part of our podcast. We made it through it. We want to do an hour. We made about 54 minutes. Thank you for being a part. We're going to get the technical difficulties worked out. Even if I got to drive down to Port St. Lucie when I leave Coco, or maybe you can meet me in Coco when I go to Coco. Gotta go to Coco. Gotta go to Brevard County.
you know what? I'm just happy to hear it.
I got to go to Brevard County. I got to take a trip right on there.
Yeah, you need to get on over to Brevard County. Maybe I'll get there before you will.
Oh, you closer, but I tell you what, you can't go unless
I
I go
might get
with.
over there and start doing some.
Yeah. Anyway, but listen, thank you all for joining us. Now, here's the thing about it. Should let everybody know, share this podcast. Real Talk with R&D Season 4 has started. Every Sunday night at 8 p.m. from 8 to 9, we're going to be here. We're going to have the technical difficulties worked out. Every Sunday night, tell a neighbor, tell a friend, tell a phone, tell a grab. We're going to be here right on wherever you podcast. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X. We're going to be wherever you are. Share this podcast. Give us some ratings. We'd love for you to be a part of this and support our sponsors down in the comments. And if you'd like to support the RN Diva, it's down at the bottom of the screen. Those of you who listen to us, and Cash App, $RN Diva 01. Cash App, RN Diva 01. Also, if you have Venmo, she is RN Diva 01. RN Diva 01 at RND01. If you'd like to support me, I'm at $ CashApp, $Rob Carpenter 2, Venmo at Rob Carpenter 2, Coinbase at Rob Carpenter II, PayPal at Rob Carpenter 2, and Zelle, Rob Carpenter II at iCloud.com. Also support our sponsors. That really helps us out. Become a YouTube member. We'll be doing exclusive videos just for YouTube members coming up this season because we got some stuff that we can't talk on the air, So those of you who will be our subscribers, it's just $4.99 a month to be a YouTube subscriber. You get special member only benefits. We thank you so much for being with us, Diva. I'm so glad you stayed with us because she was she was about to let the Exodus fly.
Woo-wee! I was about to cut up.
But I'm so glad to do that. And listen, don't forget, on Monday nights, starting tomorrow night, season 3 of the Church Culture Clinic podcast. 30 years of experience I have in church ministry. I'll be sharing with pastors. I'm going to be talking about some of the church gossip too. But also, I got some good stuff. And I got a pastor from the Midwest who's going to be with us, going to be exposing some things in the Church of God, Cleveland, Tennessee denomination. And so you're going to be watching out for that tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then also that's on every Monday night, beginning tomorrow night as well. So, and then coming real soon, I just talked to him the other day, the Real Raw podcast with Bishop Randy A. White.
Ooh, it's about to get good.
Let's talk to him again. He's back from vacations and the holidays. He's ready to go. I'll be hosting his podcast. And if you don't know Pastor Bishop Randy White, he's the founder pastor Without Walls International Church here in Tampa, one of the largest churches in the country. Before mega churches were mega churches, they were mega churches. And his ex-wife is the chairman of the National Faith-Based Advisory Board. She's also the personal pastor of our 45th and 47th president, Donald John Trump.